tell you guys, love the way you continue to compete from snap to whistle, first snap and the last snap. I got 2 game balls to give out. First one, coming back home, getting a dub in his old place. Give it up for Wade Phillips. Second one, Mr. Automatic, Greg Zerline. Now listen, that is a great win. 3-1, we accomplished our goal of finishing the first quarter that way. Enjoy it, love you guys, love where we're going. We got a great game coming up against the Seattle Seahawks. Coach Wade, get a breakdown.
Let's go.
All right, Rams on 3. Rams! All right, family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna have to start this video with a saying. How about them Rams? To all you Rams fans out there who were waiting for this moment, the Rams are 3-1. First place in the NFC West, and what a battle that game was. And the Rams came up victorious, coming down from a big time comeback and winning this game in the very end. And it came out to be a very good game. The Rams are like the team to watch for a good game, a very good game. Every game they've played this year has been competitive, has been entertaining, has been phenomenal. If you went to those games, you got your money's worth. I'm telling you that right now. And the Rams are looking like the team to beat in the NFC West. They're the team to beat. I think they can go 4-1 next week against Seattle. You know what? I think they can go 5-1 after that. I think they play the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Houston Texans after that, if I'm not mistaken. So the Rams are looking like a very good team early on. And they're, I think, about averaging 35 to 36 points a game. That's crazy talk. If I would have told you this back in 2016 after that last game against the Cardinals, you would have laughed at me. Now the Rams are 3-1, first place in the NFC West. They're the team to beat, and they play the Cowboys very hard. And it looked kind of, hey, don't get me wrong, I got scared. I got scared early on in the game. But the Rams came back. They played great. They started off really rough in the first half. Then they end up winning in the second half. And I couldn't ask for more. The Rams are just too damn competitive, and they will not stop. You know, the Cowboys will score, and the Rams came back. Cowboys will score. Rams come back with a field goal. They played very smart, very safe. A lot of, Rams fans are kind of upset with that in the beginning of the game, settling for field goals. But you know what? Now I know something about the Rams. They can at least get into a position to score some points, whether it's a field goal or touchdown. They're playing like an efficient machine, working themselves down the field. You didn't get to see a lot of big plays in the air, but you saw a lot of that being running plays out of Todd Gurley, out of Tavon Austin. Some pretty good plays from Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp. So you got to see very good football from the Rams today. So starting off with this, we have to talk about Jared Goff, and Jared Goff is looking good. He's looking like that #1 QB 2016 that everybody was really calling a bust early on. They were talking all that mess, all those. I think people just hate on the Rams because they have not been a good team for a very long time. They thought, oh, well, this is just another move from the Rams that's going to go downhill very fast. And guess what? Those people are now talking about Jared Goff being the best QB this year. Some of them are talking about how the Rams are going to be this and this and that. Those are the same people that called him a bust. Same thing with Todd Gurley. Same thing about everything about last year. They're regretting what they're saying now. And then you're seeing this team under the Sean McVay's vision going in a whole different direction. And I got to give credit where credit is due. Sean McVay did a great job changing the offensive line, making this offensive line a key piece in this offense with very good coaching from the coaching staff he brought in, and also free agency and all that. So what scared me the most in this Dallas defense going against the Rams offense was that defensive line. And they didn't even look like a problem. I don't even think they got a whiff from Jared Goff. because Jared Goff was clean. He was cool, calm, and collected in the pocket, would move outside of the pocket, either threw it away or threw it downfield, made a play or two. Then you saw, Todd Gurley running with purpose downfield. He looked very good with wide open lanes in a very good offensive line performance against a very stacked Cowboys defense that a lot of people were talking about. Oh, the Cowboys defense are going to sack Jared Goff. That team's going to do this, do that. And then all you saw was Jared Goff throwing the ball, throwing darts downfield, throwing darts, intermediate routes, trying to go for the deep pass. Didn't really work out that great. Gave it to Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was over there leaping over people, hurdling people. Tavon Austin with the deep, used as a decoy, also sometimes getting those first yards with those jet sweeps, and also as a running back. I was like, what? That's Tavon Austin? What happened to Tavon Austin? He came back in a very good way this game, and without Tavon, without Todd, without Jared having a good game, this Rams team would not be very good. They probably would have been destroyed by the Cowboys because they played very good early on. But you know what? The Rams kept pushing. We kept scoring, getting those field goals, getting in position to score a touchdown. And Sean McVay is doing a great job coaching the Rams. I'm very excited where this team is going. And this team is going to be good if Sean McVay keeps doing what he's doing for a very long time, because it's a young, good team. Young is the in quotations, because they're very young, very good. So now we have to talk about Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is looking like a phenomenal running back in the league. He's looking like the old Todd Gurley we know and love from 2015, and he's doing it now against really good opponents. And a lot of people are talking about, well, Todd Gurley, he's looking like he can go for like 2,500 all-purpose yards this year, which it looks like he's on that route. If he can stay healthy and keep doing what he's doing, he can get those. He can be possibly the best running back in the league, other than that guy from Kansas City, who's looking also very good. Very good first year for that guy from Toledo. I think his name is Kareem Hunt, if I'm not mistaken. Those are the best running backs at the moment, in my opinion, right now. Those are the two big name guys right now in the league, and Todd is one of them. And every time Jared Goff is out there and he has no one to throw to, there's always Todd Gurley right there to make something happen. And that's one of the reasons why this Rams offense is moving out very good, because Sean McVay made it a thing to have Todd Gurley more influential in the passing game, which allows him to become more dangerous running the football. And that's one of the things now I'm noticing. A lot of these defenses now are respecting Jared Goff, and they respect him because look at all those wide open spaces for Todd Gurley to get into. This is insane. This is one of the reasons why the Rams are being very good when it comes to passing and throwing the football, because now the defenses are respecting Jared Goff. Put some respect on that. Now, defensively, we're having a big time trouble stopping these teams early on. One thing I'm noticing, what the Rams give out in yards, they're receiving back in turnovers. So whatever 200, 300 yards we're giving up today, the Rams got those turnovers. They got them, and good thing they got them, or else we would not have won this game with that play from Aaron Donald and Michael Brockers, rushing Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott's about to throw it. Then Michael Brockers makes contact with Dak right as he threw it. The ball's in the air, interception by Mark Barron, and we put ourselves in a position to score another field goal and be very safe with the ball and just trying to control the clock. And Sean McVay did a very good job. Then you see a lot of plays from Kayvon Webster where he dropped the interception, should have been an interception. Then you saw a play from Tremaine Johnson out in the end zone, which later was a touchdown later on. But Tremaine Johnson, he went up to one-on-one with Des Bryant, did a fairly good job at certain parts, but didn't come out with the interception. There's one thing I'm noticing, these defensive backs are giving up way too much space to these wide receivers. I know this 3-4 is a lot of man-to-man. I saw Kayvon Webster get turned around by the Cowboys wide receiver. Then you see Dak Prescott having a big game. And then one thing as well, Maurice Alexander and Alec Ogletree are not playing very well. I'm noticing their covering is horrible. Alec Ogletree is like trying to tackle people, but he's trying to get them, like drag them down by their shoulder pads, or they're trying to grab them by their chest, and they're not going down low and trying to get them by the legs. And it's very frustrating to see Mark Barron and Alec Ogletree playing bad in the first half. That was all linebacker horrible play with a mixture of horrible safety play. And I noticed a bunch of runs from Dak and Zeke were down the middle. You know, credit to the offensive line, but they're creating way too many big holes for Zeke. I call him Deke because it's Dak and Zeke, but from Zeke, who's running down the middle. Cody Davis is in the position to make a tackle. He kind of stalls too much, thinks about it way too much, and then here comes Zeke making a move, and then he's out to the races, man. So there's a lot of mistakes from the Rams defensively. I don't know whether they're not, you know, how do you say, coached very well. I think Wade Phillips is doing a good job, but maybe it's their alignment assignment technique is very off. They're not in tune yet, and that's something that needs to be fixed. And good thing they made some adjustments. I think John Johnson should get more of an opportunity to play safety, mainly because he drafted the guy in the 3rd round. He looks like to be slightly better than Cody Davis, who's stepping in from LaMarcus Joyner, who's injured. But they made some improvements in the second half. So Tanzel Smart got to start as a nose tackle. You saw, you know, Michael Brockers and Aaron Donald as defensive end. So it was very, very cool to see how that would turn out to be. In the first half, they looked very bad. So whatever mix, you know, things they did in the second half, good thing they did that, or else the Rams would have been destroyed. Another thing also is this Dallas offense looked to be very tired, very gassed, which I like to see that because the Rams were very good offensively in the second half, and you started to notice that the offensive line from the Cowboys weren't playing so great. So it could be a many factor of things. I know a lot of people, after they lose, they start blaming their head coach, they start blaming the defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator, start blaming everybody. But I'm looking at the players, and you can tell there's fatigue on both sides. So it's very good to see that the Rams kept their head together, got this hard-fought win, like Sean McVay said, and came out with the victory in the end. So this defense from the Rams needs some work, but I know they're making progress. You know, they're making some progress. You know, to give up so many points to the Niners and then stop the Cowboys to a certain point, that shows some progress, that shows some fight, that's some effort. I can respect that, man. I can really respect that, especially the Rams, you know, being behind for so much. That destroys your morale as a team. And the fact that they stuck together, they kept their heads together, and they were going for the same goal, and they got that win, and you saw all those smiles in the end of the game. So respect to all the Rams fans that I saw on television out in Dallas, you know, out there representing the Ramley. Especially all you guys on Twitter that follow me, and also obviously the family on YouTube, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys really like it. I want to talk about more things about the next game, because we have the Seattle Seahawks next, who are playing very good against the Colts, but I think the Rams can be victorious against the Seahawks. The Rams are 3-1, first place in the NFC West, but they still have Seattle, they have the Texans, they have the Jacksonville Jaguars, so out there playing pretty damn good. So it's going to be a hard-fought win, hard-fought road to the playoffs, but I think the Rams can do it. And I know a lot of you guys are like, playoffs, hold up, but I'm serious, you guys. This team from the Rams are looking good. They're not only looking good on paper, but they're making it look good on the field. When's the last time you saw that happen for a Rams team? We're scoring points. It's not like last year where the Rams were 3-1. They were winning games by a field goal or 2 field goals. Now the Rams are winning games scoring 35 points. Offensive loan, moving down the field with the football, moving down the field and making it look easy with the football. Jared Goff is making it look easy. I've not seen a team score points like this since Mark Bulger, Steven Jackson, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce were on the field about 2006. That's the last time I saw this team actually play offense like they're playing offense now. And it's looking very, very sexy, man. I'm telling you guys that it's looking good. So just make sure we keep on keeping on offensively. Defensively, we have to make some adjustments. I think there's a certain point where Wade Phillips is gonna go, well, this is the guy who can do this. This is the guy who can do that. So let's all do this. And he's a smart guy. I think he's very intelligent. He ain't Wade Phillips for no reason. And I know a lot of Broncos fans that like Wade Phillips. So we got some Bronco love over here. We also have some Redskins love too. So if you guys are Redskins fans, Broncos fans, make sure you guys leave a comment, share, subscribe. And also the Ramley. Leave a comment, share, subscribe, share to your friends, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, put it on wherever other places that you guys go on social media. I really like enjoying doing this for you guys, so hopefully you guys can leave a like in the comment and let me know how you guys think about this team. Is this the real deal Holyfield, or is this just the 2016 Rams? Are these the Rams that are going to the playoffs, or are these just the Rams that are just teasing? Are we teasing y'all? Are we teasing y'all, or are we for real? That's what I want to know. So leave a like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I love
breathtaking. I shall call him Mini-Me.